Now I'm going to hand it off to my fellow board member, Amelia Marchand. She will introduce herself, but it's just been an honor to know you, Amelia. So.
Why slacht in Chaisqui scum canaux, tots galawit in a maswanik scum canaux. It is so wonderful to see all your beautiful faces here this evening. Thank you guys for coming out. One of the first things that I said was hello, friends. And I introduced myself in my language, in Solchin. And it's both wonderful and exciting to see everyone here and at this beautiful place. It's nice to come back. It feels very friendly seeing faces again in this space for this event in particular. And not only at this place, Bell Harbor, but the ancestral lands of the Duwamish. So keeping that in mind and keeping in mind the work that we are continually engaged in and the language that I introduced myself in. As Joseph said, my name is Amelia Marchand, and my Insulchin name is Kumkanox. Both my husband and I, Joaquin Marchand, have been members of Conservation Northwest since 2016. We've enjoyed every minute of working with CNW staff and board members, and we've been so happy to help in any small way that we could with strategizing and communicating values of Indigenous conservation and communication approaches. And this year, Joaquin and I were just as humbled and moved, hopefully as many of you, when one fundamental CNW effort to protect, connect, and restore habitat was achieved. The return of nearly 10,000 acres of land in the Tunk Valley of North Central Washington to the Colville Confederated Tribes. As it happens, Joaquin and I happen to both be Colville tribal members. And as citizens, the lands that were important to the ancestors of the Indigenous peoples of the Tunk Valley, the Okanagan tribe, for millennia were also very important to the Figlinski family, who settled there in 1904. The return of that landscape to tribal ownership last year and the priority covenants to conserve biodiversity on the property has been recognized not just in many other conservation or environmental nonprofit circles or Indigenous communities, but recognized locally as well as a powerful tool to protect sacred sites and the habitats of traditional foods and medicines. Connect Indigenous peoples to those places we have been exiled and excluded from, and to restore the teachings of our cultural ecology and environmental heritage. For my family, and the thousands of other citizens of the Colville tribes and the Okanagan Nation in British Columbia, that is priceless. The Figlenskis stewarded that land well, and the habitat preserved was key in the vision of CNW's leader, Mitch Friedman. We've come a long way since lunch at the breadline, Mitch. Without his mentoring, vision, and strategy, my husband and I might not have founded our own Indigenous-led conservation organization. I'm honored to call Mitch my friend, and I'm pleased to introduce you all to him this evening.